everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Mouseketeer class. I'm Miss Amy.
I'm Miss Holly.
And we just wanted to tell you a little bit about ourselves and our classroom. I have 3 daughters, and my oldest is 17, and I have twin 12-year-old daughters, and we have 2 dogs and 1 guinea pig. And I've been teaching, this is my 15th year in the classroom, and I have been at Mount Zion. This will be my 6th year at Mount Zion and my 3rd year with Holly. Our family loves Disney, so we have to be the Mouseketeers in our classroom, and we're really excited about this year. Holly?
I'm Miss Holly, and I have 4 children. My oldest is a senior in high school. I have a 14-year-old 8th grader, an 11-year-old 6th grader, and an 8-year-old 3rd grader. Girl, boy, girl, boy. So we're pretty busy. I love being here. My youngest 3 went to school here. It's my 5th year on staff and my 3rd year with Amy. And it's just a wonderful place, and we're so happy you're here.
We wanted to show you so the kids could also see us with our mask on for a minute. So I'm Amy. This is Holly. This is Holly with her mask on, and I'm going to put my mask on because when you come to school, Miss Amy and Miss Holly will be wearing their masks most of the time, okay? So that's what I look like with my mask.
We match. We didn't even plan it.
We have matching masks. So this is what we look like.
And we'll have these on anytime we're in the hallway, most of the time in the classroom, unless we're eating a snack together, and probably not on the playground. You'll get to see our smiling faces when we're outside.
That's true. All right, so I want to talk to you about how we're going to communicate with you since we can't see you all the time in person like we normally do. So we have a lot of ways that we're going to communicate this year. First, every day you will get this red folder in your blue bag. This is our take-home folder. Right now it's empty, but you will get a bunch of papers in it for meet and greet, and it will have all kinds of information that are really important for you to read. And after that, you need to put the red folder back in your bag, and each day any classwork that we do, any artwork that needs to go home, any letters from Miss Christie, all that will be in here. And if you need to tell us something, please put that in the pocket, and we check that every day. So if you know someone different's picking them up, or you have a question you want us to email, you can stick a note in there and we will check that. The other thing we are doing, we have a calendar that you will get each month, and this calendar tells you the important events at school and in our classroom. And it has the academics we're learning on the side, the Bible verse, the units, and it has when your child will be the big cheese. And the big cheese is really important in our room. It's like our leader day. You get to be the line leader. You get to share first. So big cheese is a big deal.
What do they get to share?
So on your share, when you're the big cheese, you share something that begins with the letter that we're learning about, which is on the calendar. And you can pick anything from at home that starts with that letter that you want to show us. So this month it's letter A and B. So anything that starts with an A or B that you want to show us, and you bring it in your school bag, okay? Also this year we're doing Remind, and you'll get this little paper in your folder for meet and greet with the code to sign up for Reminds. This is really important because we are going to send you a text every day to remind, to tell you what we've been doing, and probably a picture also. So please sign up for Remind so you can get that little daily news from us of what we did at school that day. And the last thing that we will be doing is, of course, our Shutterfly site that we've already sent out to you. We are really big into taking pictures. We do pictures. We try to do pictures every day. If not, at least once a week, you will get new pictures to see of what your kids are doing every day.
And we recognize that we've done that already, but now that's going to be especially important to you guys, and we want you to see what your child's doing all day, since we won't really get to tell you face to face.
Right. All right, so Ms. Holly, will you tell us about snacks?
Yep, so those of you who've been here at our school before, snacks are gonna look different this year. And those of you who are new, welcome, and just pretend like this is how it's always been. You're gonna send your child each day with their own snack we've decided the best way is in a small lunch bag. It's not a lunch, they don't need a lunch, it's just a small snack to get them through the morning, but it'll be easier if it's in a lunch bag. There'll be a little less confusion and everybody will have their own. You'll also send them each day with a water bottle. So when they arrive at school, they'll quickly learn the routine. They'll set their water bottle on the shelf. They'll put their lunch bag below their school bag. And when it's snack time, they'll know to go get it. And we'll sit down together and have a snack. There's a few things that need to be understood for snack. This year, unfortunately, we cannot have any homemade items or any opened items. So please send your child with a sealed snack that's store-bought. Or, well, it could be veggies, fruits and veggies too.
Well, that's for like if it's a birthday treat that you're sending to the whole class.
Oh, okay, I thought I misunderstood
That's
that.
okay. So if it's for the whole class, for like their birthday or for like a Halloween party and you're sending in something for everyone, it has to be store-bought, pre-packaged, and sealed.
But their homemade, their personal snack
Their
can be
personal
homemade.
snack
Okay.
can be homemade.
Look at
yes.
that. We learned something new.
So
Did not know.
that's okay. Okay, did we cover
I
snack?
think so.
All right, so let's talk about the bathroom. In the threes class, this is the year when we are supposed to be reliably potty trained, and we do have a paper about that will be in meet and greet. It's a great idea for you to come and meet and greet and make sure you take your child in the
Yeah.
bathroom, see how it works, see what it looks like, practice washing your hands for 20 seconds really well. Of course, accidents still happen here and there. So we will ask you to bring an entire set of extra clothes all the way to the socks and to keep in their school bag every single day. So, for now it's hot, you can have short sleeve outfit, and later we'll add in a sweater or change it out for long sleeves, but that will stay in their bag every single day. And please note that in the threes class, we do not assist with any bathrooming help. So please make sure you practice that at home, that they can get those pants up, wear pants that don't have too many buttons and zippers if that's something that's hard for them.
Know how to properly wipe. We'll talk them through it through the door if
Right.
necessary, but they gotta do it on their own.
They're going to do it themselves. So
And they
please
can.
practice. They can do it. And we will work on, explaining how to do that as far as,
The
you got-
steps that we do in the bathroom.
correct. Yes. Okay. We're going to talk about carpool.
All right, so carpool, please understand it's a work in progress. This is new, and so what we're telling you right now might change as you all arrive and we see some, and especially Christy and Lori will be out there and they'll see there may be some tweaking. So the plan now is we're doing afternoon and morning carpool. There'll be, Christy will explain the whole route, but when you come, right as you approach the building, it'll split into two lines and everybody will stay parked until all, I believe, 10 cars, 2 rows of 5, will get out. Hopefully, Miss Amy or I will
with
be...
a teacher.
Yes. Not out by themselves.
Yes.
Well, hopefully it'll be Miss Amy or I getting your child out each day, but it could be Christy or Lori, or it could be a specials teacher. And we may take 2 children and we'll walk them, hold their hands and walk them into the building. But before we do that, we will take temperatures while the child's still in the car. We'll ask you a few questions and then we will head on in for our school day. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say, but there's another thing about carpool.
That's the main.
It's gonna go slow. I think that was part of it. I wanted to make sure that you guys are patient with us. We're a little, nervous.
This
It's
is
something
new
we've
to
been done
us.
before, and our safety is our number one priority. So it may move a little slow while we make sure that everybody's buckled or unbuckled, while we make sure the doors are shut, while we make sure everybody's cleared the car path. So just be patient in the beginning and maybe arrive early.
Good tip. All right. So we just wanted to mention we met a couple of you at a play date the other day, and there was some questions about or concerns about, my child may cry the first day, and that's okay. We have that every single year. There are 3. We will do everything we can to make your child feel happy and calm at school. And we just want you to know that if they are crying, we will not let them cry all day. We promise. We don't want them to feel that way at school. So if we cannot get them calmed down in, a reasonable amount of time, 10, 15 minutes, we will call you. I don't think we've ever had to call. Maybe one time we've had to call.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time we are able to get everyone calmed down. And
They get distracted by the fun things that we're doing,
Right.
and the songs and the friends.
yes, and Miss Holly and I are really, it's really important to us that we communicate that with you. So we always will send a text or a picture and say, hey, I know you were worried they were crying, but look, they're having fun at school. So please expect that. And if you haven't heard from us in a while and you're concerned, you can text us, and when we get a chance, we'll respond. But we really try and let you know that everything is okay. So,
And I double checked, because this is one of my big concerns. Would we be able to comfort the crying children? And as long as we have our masks on, you know, if they need hugs and they need to sit in our laps and they need to, like, we will absolutely, that's what we'll be doing. They're 3 and that's what they need. So we'll just have our masks on while we do that.
absolutely. We're near the end of our open house, and I do want you to understand, yes, this is going to be different. If you've been at Mount Zion before, there are going to be changes that we must do this year, but we still want our classroom to be super fun. Miss Holly and I are all about like showing our kids the love, and we want them to show us the love.
We love being here. We love being with the kids.
Yes, and of course we love Disney, so we feel like that's a really fun way to help with their learning. We use different movies to teach different skills. From the movie Inside Out, we learn about feelings. From the movie Lilo and Stitch, we learn about how important family is. So we do make those connections as many times as we can. So expect that, and hopefully your kids will love that. Even if they don't know the movies, they start
And really,
to.
we kind of introduce it more through books. We don't watch the
Oh
movies.
no, we do not watch the movies, but as far as the characters,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But those are some connections that we make. And we are going to be doing conferences this year by Zoom or by FaceTime, so we'll be doing that in October. So expect that to be coming down the line. And at Meet and Greet, you're going to be getting a lot of papers. The most important one as far as procedures from my classroom and Miss Holly's classroom is the Mouseketeer A to Z. So please read that really carefully. It has a lot of the nitty-gritty about just how things work in our room. And when you come to Meet and Greet, we really need you to bring your signed waiver that Miss Christie sent you with the COVID waiver, because that is required before your child can attend school here. So please bring that with you. That will be awesome. We will have extra copies if we need it, but we need that for the first day. So I think that's it. Right?
Yep, and I think we understand this is the portion of the live open house. You would ask questions. You might have some of those, but a lot of them will be answered in the A to Z, and otherwise, Miss Amy is happy to answer all the questions.
Yes.
I am too, but head to Amy first.
Yes. All right, so thank you for watching our open house, and we will see
See
you
you real
soon.